I wish you had my imagination.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Leanna, and welcome to I Love My Job. In our show, we feature some of the more unconventional jobs in Singapore. Jobs that some...
You just step on a piece of evidence.
Oh, I am so sorry. Hi, I'm Leanna. I'm looking for Sufyan.
I'm Sufyan. Hi.
Hi,
Okay,
Sufyan.
just relax. Don't move. I'm gonna pick that away from you.
Okay.
Just move your feet backward. This is a very important evidence here.
Okay, I'm so sorry. What's going on here?
Okay, a murder have taken place last night, so I'm trying to gather some information for the police.
Oh, murder. Right. Okay, so how do you gather this?
I'm using a software called Encase. This software actually helps to get all information which is inside. Could be MPEG, JPEG, or WAV file, or whatever evidence that's inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this up in the computer.
Okay, so after you upload it in the computer, what methods do you use to get the files out?
Okay, it's called a mirror image. So mirror image actually help us to protect the metadata which is inscripted in here, saying that we never open the file today. So that does help us saying that we do not tamper the evidence.
Okay, well, I really want to make up for stepping on your evidence just now, so is there anything I can do to help?
Well, you can help me by scanning around the area. This is a frequency detector which actually help to scout for any hidden frequency which is around. Probably mobile phones, hidden cameras, or anything which are used in the evidence later on.
Okay.
So this is one of it.
Alright.
How you use it is to scan around the area. Right? If you notice any signal coming out, any signal strength coming out, there's something in there.
Okay.
And this is a metal detector for any foreign object.
Okay.
So you could actually just go around the foreign object to check whether there's something inside.
Very cool. Okay, alright. I am ready to help. Let's go. I begin to scan the crime scene, searching for more clues, while Sufyan tries to recover information from the chip we found. The process to recover the data usually takes about 20 minutes, depending on the contents of the chip. Even if the data is deleted, the program NK software has the ability to recover that information. Technically, the files or information are not entirely erased, as long as the metadata chip is undamaged. Analyzing the audio frequency of the crime scene somehow reminds me of the movie Ghostbusters. It's actually somewhat similar, where the frequency and metal detector will pick up any signal in the area, such as handphones, pagers, or any electrical devices that send out a frequency. It could even detect something so well hidden that I did not expect. Oh, Sufyan, something's happening here.
Oh, that's not good. Let me see.
Oh no, what did I do? Sufyan, something's happening here.
Oh, that's not good. Let me see.
Oh no, what did I do?
Oh, don't worry about it. Probably you found something interesting that we could use it as an evidence later on.
Okay.
Just relax and let me go through the bag. Look,
Oh, what's that?
this is a miniature spy camera.
Oh, that's so James Bond.
I will just need to bring this back to the lab and check on it.
Can I come?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Fortunately, I did not step on any more crucial clues to the case. We make our way to Sufyan's studio to further investigate the small video camera that we found. As I ventured inside, the studio is full of microphones, mixers, and monitors that looks as if I'm recording a music CD. First thing that Sufyan did was to uplink the video camera to the large screen. Thankfully, the camera is not that badly damaged and we were able to view its contents. So I was glad I actually managed to help in the investigation. I was also excited to see what we would get from the camera.
Well, this is the footage that we managed to recover. There's a whole silhouette right there.
Yeah, but it's so fast, I can't really see anything.
No problem. So what we can do right now, just slow it down to about maybe 70%.
Okay.
So this way, you could actually see frame size. Okay.
Oh.
So it's not that clear right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. According to the police, what they inform us that the victim is a lady. Well, you could see it's almost like a lady there, and this silhouette right here could be a man.
That
And
looks
that-
really intense. Oh
And that is the attacker right there.
my
So
gosh.
what I can do from here, I could actually do an photo level. This will be from the video effect itself.
Okay.
It's just a color back. Bring the whole frame size up.
So this way we can look for things like what faces and help us recognize the attacker?
Right. So what I'm actually doing right now is I'm trying to find the continuity in the video itself. So to enable us to say that this whole clip has not been edited in such. So at the moment, the whole sequence of the video looks clean. There's no footage of cut. There's no evidence of tampering and sorts.
So it wasn't like just put together by someone,
Right.
right? Okay.
So what we should do next is to enhance the whole video so that it's not that dark, in order to get a facial and all that.
Okay. But I have a question though.
Right,
Like
right.
they got this from her handbag, right?
Right.
That's like a mini camera. But why does she have that? Is she like a spy or something?
Well, nowadays these items are easily accessed anywhere. All these spy cameras.
So I could buy one.
So not necessary. Not necessary. So I guess normally people do this just in case of protection, like a video surveillance kind of thing, for your own self protection. The other thing would be surveillance camera, which normally people do to get evidence, to do intellectual property kind of cases and all that.
Oh, okay.
Right. So miniature camera like everywhere right now.
Yeah,
You'll be
you're always
surprised.
being watched, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
right. So I've already done a bit of cleanup. So
Yeah,
let's watch
like we
this
can see
again.
more.
Right.
Wow, that helped a lot.
Right. Did you hear that?
Yeah, like the shrieking. thing.
Yes. Did you hear that?
Yeah, like the shrieking. thing.
Yes.
Can't hear anything. Can we clean it up?
Not in this room. We could go to the audio lab to and get it cleaned up.
All right, let's go. This way? Thank you. Wow, this room is even cooler than the last room.
This is the audio editing room right there. You can have your seat here.
Oh, thank you.
We're using a different software here. We're using the Pro Tools.
Okay.
Just let me plug in this footage.
Okay, so you've already showed me how you clean up video.
Right.
So how do we clean up this audio?
Okay, what we do is we extract the whole audio, right? So we do not want to damage any of those parts, saying that we cut it in any way.
Okay.
So we bring it back to, you could either use Pro Tools, 5.1 Adobe, you could use Nuendo, and a lot of other stuff, cleaning software, as long as you know what are the functions. But using a Cakewalk could be a bit of a slight advantage because it's only 16-bit, but this guy can go up to 32-bit.
Okay, what's 16-bit and what's 32-bit?
Okay, 16-bit are the compression of the audio levels. Well, those are something like MP3, and where you have a very good solid wave file, where you can hear all the details and it's not compressed. So the different are compression and non-compression.
Okay, so
those
one
are-
is more advanced than
Right.
the other. You can do more with.
Yes, right.
So if like they gave you a 16-bit kind of file, you can use this software to can you
Enhance
stretch
it, right.
Alright, okay.
Right. So okay, let's see what we have here.
As Sufyan investigates the source of the sound, I am amazed by the amount of equipment he has to use. Apparently, a studio mixer packed with an audio software like Pro Tools could easily do the job. But of course, certain plugins or programs like a PAZ analyzer, limiter, noise reduction tools, and many other programs are definitely required to make the source of the sound more accurate. After a long, careful analysis of the sound, we finally managed to trace the root cause of this mysterious sound.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's
She's saying something like Mike. Okay, one more time. Compress. Right, she did say Mike.
You're right. So if she said Mike,
Right.
she knows his name. So that means that the suspect and the victim are related somehow, right?
You're getting good at this to becoming a computer
Okay, thank
forensic.
you. So hi Sufyan, good to have you here again. So please tell us, how did you become a technical forensic expert and how long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been doing this for about 8 years now. I was in charge of a Singapore, Malaysia and Thailand base of an ex-country. So I was in charge of the field operation. So that's how I became a computer forensic specialist.
Oh, so can you tell me a bit more about some of the things you do on your job besides what we've seen here today?
Getting a physical evidence is my number one role. To observe someone, to capture video footage and audio, as well as eardropping.
Oh, okay, so you like kind of spy on people, like you do the whole surveillance thing?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, that's cool. So tell me more about like some of these special moments you've had on your job.
Well, special moment. There'll be a lot of special moments in this kind of line because individual cases that come in will not be the same. So you have fraud companies coming in. You have some mental patient coming in as well. But all this accompanied to fraud. People who really want to get away from crime, so they just want to make easy money and all that. So executing the exercise, getting good evidence, good project, good result would be the number one good thing that I have.
Okay. So I know you can't be too specific, but can you tell me about like one of your most interesting cases that you've had?
Interesting cases would be like when you have to go undercover. Okay, we will need to use miniature cameras and all that to get near to the subject. Getting near to the subject is one point. Number two will be how close could you get there, and what are the evidence could you get. So sometimes the process could take 3 months, 6 months, and without being detected. So that is a bit risky and all that.
Okay, so like one case in particular, like the most interesting thing that you've had happen to you. Like what's the case about?
Okay, the case would be dead man walking.
Dead man walking, like
Right.
zombies?
Not zombies really. Okay, this is a criminal fraud, insurance fraud.
Okay.
From about like XX insurance company. I think he have about like 5 or 6 insurance which is under him, and those insurance are like XXX amount. What he did was like claim a dead body, buy a dead body.
He bought a dead body.
Bought a dead body, fly it over to Singapore under his name, medical records, trace of DNA and all that all belongs to him. So claiming that he's dead. But the only one point that he forget that he got a girlfriend in Singapore. So we are able to trace the girlfriend for about at least 6 months, which is half a year.
So you
of hard
followed the
work.
girlfriend around?
Right. Follow, we tap the signal line, we tap the phone line, we follow wherever she goes, without getting detected. So one day it's just a stupid phone call that the boyfriend actually, talk to her, and then she's like, "Hey, how are you? How have you been doing?"
Oh, you're
and then
alive.
one particular name, and then one particular name, which is his name, he admitted in the phone. So we rushed down to actually
So
go
that
to
proved
the
that he was
right.
still alive.
So we went down and arrested him with all the
Wow.
other, yeah.
So for 6 months, you had to do this for 6 months.
The whole case was what, 2 years.
You spent 2 years tracking this like one guy to make sure that he wasn't actually dead.
6 months of solid evidence, 1 year of surveillance. The other 6 months is confirmation. So
Wow.
you get everything.
It's a long time. I mean, when it stretches for so long, do you ever get bored with your job?
No. You know, when people do things which are wrong, especially like fraud and all that, they tend to have this funny kind of characters in them. They tend to be like very suspicious and everything. Their families will be like, you know, suspicious and all that. So every day that you're following them, it's a total different kind of thing.
Okay.
It's
So
a
there's always
new
something to
game.
see,
Yeah,
right?
it's always a new game. You know,
Okay.
they will like drop in point A just to go to point C, or you know, just walk around and change a lot of buses or either transportation.
Wow. Okay. So it doesn't get boring, huh?
You know.
Okay, well, I've
Right.
heard somewhere that, you know, people complain that when they see CSI, it looks so easy. Is
Right.
it really that easy?
No, really, you know, CSI is just like, you know, it is a TV show. To get this hard evidence, you really need to look into details. So you never leave anything behind, even one strand of hair. So you really have to be tedious in your work. So CSI is just like
It's
that.
not as fast as did it. Like, you know, they just click this and you're like, oh,
No,
something.
there's no such software.
Yeah, if they did, all the crimes would be solved, right?
Right.
Okay, so tell me a bit about your clients. Have you gotten like feedback from them? Negative feedback, positive feedback?
Positive and negative are, I think, normal in life. Positive will be when you solve the cases and you give them good evidence on and all that. Well, negative will be like, you know, what in the process of this whole thing would take a long time. Could take about 6 months or maybe 1 week, depends on the quality. So once, if the audio is bad, then we need more time. So you know, the money just go up, and that is what they are.
And then they don't like that.
They do
right,
not
once
like
it's,
that much, and they just ask us to submit whatever we have, and the audio quality is not that good. So that is where complaint comes from.
Oh, okay. But I mean, so it's because you didn't have enough time to
Right.
complete it, right? Okay. So, do you have any advice for anyone out there who wants to become a technical forensics expert?
Be prepared to work long hours. You just have to have a good ears and good eyes, pair of eyes to actually observe. Be able how to keep be able to be silent in a lot of cases that you'll be signing affidavit saying that you cannot say anything about this case.
The confidentiality.
Right, you
agreement.
just have to prepare yourself mentally for long hours of work.
So, I mean, it's a lot of staying away from your family sometimes as well.
Yeah, you do travels a lot in the XXX country.
And you can't say anything,
Right.
right? Wow, it sounds like a tough job. And, you know, kudos to you for sticking with it for, 8 years. And thank you so much for
Thank you.
being here.
Bye.
After observing Sufyan and asking him a bit more about technical forensics, I was given a chance to try out the equipment for myself, with the guidance of the man himself. I feel that being a technical forensics expert really requires you to have a good pair of ears, and imagination, and last but not least, a lot of patience. I was having a lot of fun, and of course, definitely enjoying trying to solve a case for myself. Okay, so I think that this possibly happened at really early hours of the morning because there's nobody around and nobody's hearing her scream.
You're absolutely right.
Hey, I'm getting good at this.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. If you have a job you want to feature in our show, or maybe just want to find out a bit more about the job you saw in today's episode, log on to www.ilovemyjob.com.sg. Well, I've really enjoyed my day as a technical forensics expert. I want to thank Sufyan again for being here with us. So tell us, Sufyan, you are here because...
I love my job.
Yeah, still the same. Can't you feel the pain? When the needle hits the vein, ain't nothing like the real thing. I've seen it once before, and oh, it's something else. Good God, cool breeze, come on in. Sunshine, come on down. Just let the teardrops all count.
One.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to I Love My Job. I'm Leanna, and I'm your host for today. On our show, we feature some of the more unconventional jobs in Singapore. Jobs that some of you may not have even heard of. So join us to...
Hi.
Okay, one more take, one more
Hi,
take.
yes.
Run away! Run, children! Run for your life! Run away! Run away! Run, children! Ah, here it comes! Say run! All right. Ooh.
Wait,
So we should watch a bit first, and then I say that looks intense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can start anytime. In 3.
Hello.
Yeah, I know. 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, and action.
Well, from this footage, you could actually see the women struggling.
Wow. Oh, that looks intense.
Right, the police also commented that the victim is a female. Well, I guess that silhouette right there is the rapist. Can I say rapist?
Yeah, I'm on the run. See where I'm coming from. When you see me coming around, before you see what I'm running from. No time for question asking, time is passing by. Alright, you can't win, child. We've all tried to. You've been lied to. It's already inside you. Either you run right now, your best get ready to die. You better. I say, run away.
Action! Oh, you can hear. Okay, good. Okay, no, I'm just testing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna ask, can you hear me? Then I'll say no.
Ready? Rolling. Action! Action!
Sorry, he was like, no, let's not go in and pretend we cannot hear him.
Okay.
Run away! Run, children! Run for your life! Run away! Run away! Run, children! Ah, here it comes! Say run! Hurry, little children, run this way! I have got a beast that day!
Beep, 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 beep.